Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Most people know that the Celtics are big proponents of analytics. And their star Jason Tatum said
It sure has. Thanks, DA. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. LeVert out there with Brogdon. And it's Warren in at the 3. And for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the center position. And tonight, we'll most likely see some stout defense. Chris, both these teams are terrific at limiting points.
Yeah, Kevin, these teams do all the little things on defense well. Great at helping over and contesting shots.
Sabonis with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Sabonis, no good.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, what I'll say this, Tatum gives you options in the open court because he can score from anywhere.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. And here's Warren for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Walker. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You love how Walker just attacks the opening, feasting on any lane that D gives him.
Left side, Sabonis. Over Tatum. Sabonis, no good. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Tatum on the wing. No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. Outside Warren. Over Brown. And Warren the bucket on the assist by Turner. Warren's got 5.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. And Brown over to help. Back to Brogdon. Takes the 3. And the Pacers another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Tatum shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And, of course, the Celtics traded back from number 1 to number 3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
First trip to the line for him here. And that one falls for Tatum. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And so Tatum nails them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
3 seconds left. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers. They're up by 1. And the second quarter about. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah. Love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
We've got Tatum. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 1.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. He's watching. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
Here's Pritchard. And he banks in the layup. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. From past the arc. Drops in the tray. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Tatum passes to Williams. Over Holiday. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Williams.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
On the wing, Holiday. The 3. At the tip. Great positioning on the putback. McDermott's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pacers.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And yes, it's good. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
Passes to Warren. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Warren's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Lamb. And Indiana, another 3.
A good shooter off the dribble. Lamb pulls up, leaves the nearest defender in no man's land.
And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And that does it for our half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've seen T.J. Warren really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon out there with LeVert, and it's Warren in at the 3. Goes up on the high post. Here's Thompson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Shot's good by Turner.
He gets it to him off the bounce pass and gets the assist.
Celtics trail by 9. Smart passes to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 8 points.
It's amazing. Scouts were worried that Tatum would be a streaky spot-up shooter, but you see the perfect form.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Kev, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Thompson with it, picked up by Turner. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams comes in for Tatum, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Walker. The Pacers also changing it up. McDermott's checked in for T.J. Warren, and Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Karis LeVert. No good from Lamb. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Smart. Fournier against Sabonis. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Fournier. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And so Fournier nails both of them.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
To the left side wing. Here's Sabonis. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Looking like his dad, Arvidas, my former teammate. Sabonis, a skilled center, knocking down shots.
Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
This game has come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the first half.
Good on the three-point shot. Oh, and he got it to fall.
No, what focus from him right there. Nice play.
Incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd.
The third quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, that's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Celtics. Round the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Fournier out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. Tatum against Sabonis. Fournier gets a wide open look, and the 3-ball is good.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now, here's McConnell, guarded by Walker. Outside Holiday. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists now in this one. Up top, Tatum. Defended by Sabonis. Fournier against Holiday. From the line. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Fournier.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
McConnell scanning the floor. Clock at 6. On the wing, Holiday. And the Pacers another 3.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And this is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
These fans have been stunned by his performance. Of all the players they thought might do the most damage against them tonight, his name was not high on that list. Walker against Brogdon. LeVert from outside. They get the rebound, and it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on the comeback.
Well, amazing. So much talent for Tatum, but also that it factor.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Checking in for your Celtics.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Celtics foul. Kemba Walker.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 7. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
The shot by Ojale, no good. And so the Pacers take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy